So welcome to our next series, the story of Durga, the warrior goddess, which we will bring to you over the next 15 episodes. Once upon a very long time ago, in a land far, far away, there lived two giant demon brothers called Ramba and Karamba. Ramba and Karamba were the most powerful demons in all the land, but in spite of all of their powers, they did not have the one thing that they wanted the most. They had no children. And so the demon brothers decided to pray to Agni, the god of fire, for the gift of a child. Now, as you can imagine, this was going to be a very tough set of prayers because the brothers wanted the great god to know just how much they wanted this, how much they wanted children. Ramba said he would meditate for 1,000 years without any food or water, and not just no food and water, he would also sit completely still for all of that time. He would not make any kind of movement, not even to blink his eyelids. Karamba said he would do exactly the same, but he would do it sitting down underwater. So he would have no food, no water, he wouldn't move either, and he would not breathe as well. The brothers began their meditation. Ramba sitting under a tree, Karamba sitting at the bottom of a lake nearby. But as Karamba sat praying at the bottom of the lake, Indra saw him. Indra, the god of the thunderbolt. Now, as you probably know, the gods and the demons had always been enemies and they were always trying to kill each other. But because most of the time they were all equally powerful, normally it was very difficult for them to harm each other. But when Indra saw the demon Karamba sitting under the water, unarmed, eyes closed, unable to move because he had promised that he wouldn't move during his meditation, when Indra saw this, he decided that this was his chance. Quick as lightning, Indra turned himself into a crocodile and he ate up Karamba. It all happened so fast that not even a sound escaped the demon's lips. Not a ripple disturbed the surface of the water. The only telltale sign of Karamba's murder was the streak of red that spread across the water and turned the lake scarlet. Ramba, from where he was sitting under the tree in his meditation, felt a terrible pain in his heart, but he had sworn not to move, not even by the blink of an eyelid. So he had no idea what had happened. It was only after 1,000 years, when his meditation came to an end and he opened his eyes, that he realized his brother was dead. And Ramba was so unhappy. In the agony of losing his brother, he decided to kill himself too. But just as he was about to kill himself, Agni, the great god of fire, appeared before him and said, "Ramba, stop! Don't you know, to kill yourself is the greatest sin of all. Come, you prayed to me for a reason. Ask me for a gift. It shall be yours." The demon bowed to Agni and said, "I want a son. Give me a son who will be so strong that he can kill Indra and avenge my brother Karamba's murder." And Agni swirled a great big flame of magic around the demon and said, "So be it. This is an enchanted circle of fire. The first female to enter this enchanted circle will become instantly pregnant and bear you the son that you want." And saying that, the great god of fire melted away. Ramba was delighted. Knowing that his wish would soon come true, he roared with joy, but the sound of his roar was so awful that every single creature in the forest ran for their lives, as far away from the demon as they could get. Every single creature, except for one female buffalo who was a little bit blind. And she by mistake ran towards the demon, straight into the enchanted circle.